I treat each pregnancy like a science project, not in a cold, clinical way, but in a fascinated, reverent kind of way. Understanding the body makes the whole process feel sacred. When you see the physiology behind it, the hormones, the recovery networks, the way the body reorganizes itself, pregnancy becomes this beautiful dance between biology and intention. I had made a post and there were a couple of comments that said I'm genetically blessed. And we talk so much about genetics like it's a destiny, like our bodies, our shapes, our health, energy, our resilience are all pre-written. And while I do agree to a certain point that genetics can help in some ways, they don't build muscle, support recovery, maintain healthy habits, or use nutrition intentionally. I've been transparent about doing this through hard work and with a scientific approach, and I want to show that moms can make progress even with multiple pregnancies. We all have the potential to influence our epigenetics through movement, nutrition, stress regulation, and the consistency of how we live. Our genes aren't fixed, they're responsive, adaptable, impressionable. The way we live teaches them how to be. And this starts far earlier than any of us realize. I mean, did you know that when we were kids, we thought we were playing, and I guess we were, but we were storing thousands of tiny movement patterns we would rely on in our adulthood. Our nervous systems were building motor maps, practicing coordination, refining balance. Childhood movement leaves a biological fingerprint that never fades. Those early experiences shape the scaffolding that our adult strength is built on. And every pregnancy and every recovery, every season of stress or softness interacts with that foundation. It's all connected. Muscle memory, nervous system regulation, epigenetics, metabolism, movement patterns, stress hormones, everything. Which is why I've learned, especially through 5 pregnancies, that my body responds best when I treat it like a living, learning biological system, not a fixed one. I train with my physiology instead of against it. I support my hormones. I study my patterns, my stress cues, my nervous system, my energy, my resilience. And I apply every ounce of what I've learned into how I prepare, how I recover, and how I stay strong through each pregnancy. Not because I expect perfection, but because pregnancy deserves support, not survival. Postpartum deserves easing and not suffering, and women deserve education, not confusion. And I want to make something really clear. I am not anti-surgery or anti-lasers, anti-treatments, anti-intervention. I'm a science lover. I'm fascinated by tools, biology, human potential, modern capabilities. But I am also painfully aware that diastasis recti comes with real, clinically significant side effects, like back pain, pelvic instability, digestive issues, pressure, weakness, a chronic feeling of disconnection from your own core. And some cases resolve with training and intention, some cases don't, and I don't judge a single woman for choosing medical support for real physical issues, whether that's functional, cosmetic, or both. Every woman's recovery story is individual, and every choice deserves respect. I am proud of my natural recovery, and I want to shed light on what is possible, on the capabilities women don't even realize they have. I want women to feel more in control, to understand where to place intention, and to know that options exist on both ends of the spectrum. I personally haven't had any cosmetic procedures or anything like that. If I had the money, you bet I'd take care of some insecurities, but so far I haven't done anything other than Botox, and I've done lip filler. I'll be pursuing my 6th and final pregnancy soon, and I'm sure a 6th pregnancy would humble almost anyone. And if I want to feel more confident or feel the need to address my core, if the expansion of the belly holds more memory than my muscle, then I will unshamedly do so. But going into the 6th pregnancy, I'll apply every bit of knowledge I've learned, just like every other pregnancy. My love for nutrition science, intentional training, nervous system work, my understanding of muscle memory and metabolic flexibility, and the ways I can support my genes instead of fighting them. Not because I'm chasing perfection, but because I'm curious, and pregnancy deserves respect. Postpartum deserves recovery, not resignation. Women deserve to know they are far more capable than they've ever been led to believe. We can maintain strength during pregnancy. We can recover more powerfully than we ever expected. We can influence our biology every single day through movement, nourishment, stress regulation, and consistent intention.